104.7 The K, Mike the Intern, Jay Stevens, and the very talented and funny Greg Warren in the studio together this morning.
Yeah, thanks for having me in, guys.
Thanks for
a professional comedian.
I know.
Usually I'm the funny guy
Well,
here.
the funny thing is most of the time these guys come in and they're like, oh, I just got in, and you came in bright-eyed and bushy-tailed.
Yeah, man, I'm old.
I know.
I'm up anyway.
I know, me too.
I was at his show last night. Great Southern Bank Arena, by the way, not the comedy club here in town. Great Southern Bank Arena in the round, and you killed it, bro.
Oh, thanks, buddy.
Yeah.
It's got to be, I mean, I know, at least for me, like as a musician, I've never done stand-up, so I wouldn't know like the reference, but as a musician, I've always kind of leaned into, I like smaller rooms because you can feel the room, you can control it a lot better, but when you step into a place like Great Southern Bank Arena and you got, 40 to 60,000 in there, like, what do you do in your mind? Do you just try to like take yourself back, or are you just like, it doesn't matter, I can't, it's all blackness out there anyway, I can't see anybody?
No, you can see us good.
Yeah, it's a good question, man. And I have done them before, and I sort of, there is that thing like, you're just shouting into nothing. But the way this tour that Nate's doing now, he's in the round, so the floor is sat, and there's people right on you on the floor. And then he spends so much money on the audio and the video and the screens and everything. Like, man, you would feel it. Like, it feels like a club in there. Like, it's crazy. I didn't believe it when people told me, but it's not like, I mean, it's silence in between the jokes, and it's. I think it's also because of his audience.
Yeah,
but
that's true too.
It's really. I was like, I don't know, man. You're gonna be like shouting into nothing. But no, you really feel a connection, which sounds crazy, but I think it's because of the round.
I think also the point you made about Nate's fans are
because he's a clean comic.
Yeah, and it's also not like the old school, like we're trying to turn this into a rock concert thing.
Like Kinnison days.
For a lack of a better term, because that was Kinnison's push, and he did a great job of that in that vein.
Man, I started in Houston doing comedy.
Did you ever get a chance to hang out with them?
No, but I knew all the guys that
some of the stories you
hear. The Texas Outlaw guys. My favorite story was the comedy club that they all hung out at. It was called the Comedy Workshop in Houston. Him and Hicks and all those guys started back then. It was across from a movie theater, and it was when when Empire Strikes Back came out, the second one. So there's like all these Star Wars like nerds just freaking out. They're lined up to go see that movie.
All dressed in costume.
They're all in costume. They're lined up. This is their life. Kinnison gets on the roof of the comedy club with a bullhorn and goes, "It's his dad." Darth Vader is his dad.
No.
Darth Vader's his dad, man. It's his dad.
Oh, my gosh, dude.
He just ruins the movie for all his kids.
Well, when you were talking about
his four kids, man.
Talking about the round feeling more like a club, because I was concerned. I had never been to a comedy show in an arena before.
Yeah.
I go all the time to the local comedy club here.
Oh, the place is great. Yeah.
And then I went and saw Mark Norman at the Gillioz.
Oh, Mark's great.
And who's great.
He's a buddy of mine, man.
But that room, I was like, I don't really care for comedy in this big room. I really dig it in the smaller club. So I was like, man, what am I getting into here? But I was going to go because it was just an epic event. And but no, it felt better than the theater size to me. It felt closer, just the way it was set up.
Well, they're meticulous about the sound and the we travel with 3 semis full of video screens.
Insane. I mean, it's insane.
Like
it
was
one
dope,
guy.
Man.
Well, not so the 3 guys, but you know what I mean.
But it's
on
one guy they're there
It's
for.
on par with the national music production.
Tour,
Oh yeah, man. Yeah.
And you were hot. Your energy level, my all the way home, my chick was going. He was just like, it was almost like he was fighting with somebody, just hammering these joke. Line.
It's funny you said that, man. Thanks for I tend to be in that space a little more animated and a little more like I let the energy carry it. It's a little more ranty, probably.
It was cool, man.
Because you're trying to fill a giant arena. So I hit it pretty. And also you're doing a small amount of time, so I'm like, all right, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna move on it.
And you live in St. Louis, right?
Right.
And you used to do a lot of radio up there. I was sitting next to a guy that used to run a radio station up there.
Oh, really?
And he told me you'd come in all the time on the morning show.
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah. I've been. There's a radio station up there that I'm at all the time.
Yeah.
I was born here, though.
You were born in Springfield?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
my dad was going to Southwest Missouri State at the time. And, I think, I don't remember it. I think it was like the first 3-4 years we were down here.
And then moved up to St. Louis.
Full circle. And now you're playing the arena there.
Yeah.
Same campus that your dad went to.
Yeah.
How we feeling about the St. Louis Cardinals baseball this year?
I mean, come on, dude. Why you gotta bring
I was just gonna say that's
we're
like
having a great interview, man.
Yeah, that's like asking a hair metal guy, what do you think of Nirvana?
I will tell you that I'm Kansas City Chiefs first and foremost my whole life. Always have been. All my family's from Kansas. But I grew up in Cape Girardeau, south of St. Louis, for a lot of my childhood, up until I was about 15 and we moved back here. So I was a massive Cardinals fan.
Yeah, man.
Until probably I waited, because I didn't flip when the Royals won. I was like, because I was already upset about what Mo had done and what the DeWitt family weren't doing, and I was just like, I can't keep doing this anymore. And so I waited until the Royals were like under 80 games in that season after they won, and I jumped. Yeah, and it was part of, because I just wasn't having
turncoat traitor.
Here's the thing, man. Here's the thing. I throughout the entire history of the Chiefs, I followed them win, lose, or draw. And I mean, I'm 43, so we've had a lot of really bad years up until the last 10, right?
Right.
Well, with the Cardinals, I, as a long lifetime up until a few years ago fan, feel like they should be in the argument as an organization who wins as much as the Yankees, as the Sox, as the Dodgers. You've got that many pennants, then you should be expected to spend that much money to be that competitive. And when everyone else is doing it, and you're the one that's like, we're not going to do that, then what are we doing here? You know what I mean?
I think they're resetting.
I think so,
I
too.
honestly think that with Bloom there and I think this should be. They're going to be not going to be good, but you're going to see some pretty cool.
I just want to see.
You're going to see some good players.
I want to see some life back into it.
Yeah, there's life back into it.
The last couple of years following the Royals, I couldn't tell you half those members. I mean, of course, you got the guy like Bobby Witt and stuff that you know, but half the team, I couldn't tell you who they were, but I had a lot more fun watching them, and they barely over 500, didn't even make the playoffs last year.
Yeah.
It's just, I don't know what it is.
We'll
there's
be
like
back,
this higher.
Man. You're going to be sorry you left us.
Well, I will tell you that I was there when we lost to the Red Sox, and that was horrible, and I was there when we won. And I didn't get out of downtown. I couldn't get out of downtown until like 4 in the morning. I was, oh God, it was one of the best times of my life.
Yeah.
So
more baseball talk. Come on, guys, on a rock station. Greg, you're going to be back here in April at the Gillioz.
Yeah, I'm playing the Gillioz.
Headlining the Gillioz?
April 11th. They're trying to start to move me from some clubs to some theaters, and the first one I'm playing Columbia on a Friday night and Springfield on a Saturday night.
Okay, so everybody's got to turn out.
I'm doing the Missouri Theater.
Okay.
So everybody's got to turn out because it's his first upgrade.
Yeah,
and if the hometown show.
If the theater's empty, he might get
Don't
canned.
say that.
He might get canned. So you got to show up. You guys got to turn up, man.
Yeah, man.
April 11th, Gillioz Theatre. If you got a chance to see him with Nate last night, I know you're going to buy tickets. If you didn't get a chance to see him, get your tickets. Gillioz is a great place to see a show, and congratulations on your success, man.
Oh,
man.
Thanks, dude. It's great talking to you guys, man.
Yeah, I appreciate you being here, and hopefully before April you can stop in that week, and we can do this again.
Yeah, come back.
We can talk Cardinals baseball.
No, I will not allow any more baseball talk at all, dude.
Jay was about to fall asleep while we were doing that. Help us settle an argument, though.
Yeah.
Is Motley Crue a good band or a bad band?
I'm going to say a good band.
Yeah! My man!
I mean, here's the thing. Now that may be...
you guys are probably about the same age, though.
Yeah, we are.
I think so.
Yeah, but
so.
That may be not a good for your argument. Like, I've been known that, like, my friends think I have horrible music taste and sensibility.
Oh, wait a minute.
They do. And I just like what I like. And, like, I kind of... Listen, I love comedy and I love watching comics, but to some degree I've ruined it because I like deconstruct it a little too much. Yeah, and I think
and you pick it apart.
I'm trying to like, well, how do you get there? And then music, man, I don't want to do that. I'm just like, that sounds good, man. And I also don't hate popular success, man. I think Motley Crue, like whatever.
It don't get much bigger. It don't get much bigger.
Yeah, people know their songs.
Gene Simmons said it best, man. We don't decide what's popular. The people decide what's popular.
Yeah.
And he's like, you got the 10% of metal fans saying, oh, this is, these guys are selling out or whatever, but the other 90% are all buying it.
Yeah.
It means that your argument, while it is an argument, doesn't mean it's valid because people decide what's popular.
I know, and the problem is, like, on comedy, I would be like, I try not to. I would never tell you the names, but I'd be like, that guy is not.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But I would never say the name out loud.
Yeah.
But there's a few guys I'm like, come on, man.
Yeah.
But I also have grown up enough to step back and be like, hey man, a lot of people like what this guy's doing. So who am I to say?
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, he likes Pink Floyd. I like Motley Crue. So that's,
man.
It's the dynamic duo we have.
I like all kinds of.
Dude,
music.
you know that there's that what's the name? There's a Pink Floyd tribute band in St. Louis.
There's
El Monstero?
El Monstero.
Yeah, so El Monstero,
guys.
which is those guys are awesome, right?
Super nice dudes.
But my buddy Tim Convey, who's going to open for me at Gillioz, he was in a band called Ludo that they were doing really well. Anyways, he was talking about El Monstero, and it's like I can't remember who's opening for him the last time, but it's somebody. It was like Foghat or somebody.
Wow.
It was like, and I was like, only in St. Louis.
Oh yeah, in a Hollywood Casino amp
only
too.
in St. Louis is a band that had their own stuff and like opening for a cover band. So my buddy Tim goes, yeah, dude. He goes, El Monstero though, man. It's different. They're not like anybody else. I go, I know one band that they're quite a bit like. Which, that sounds like I'm making fun of El Monstero. I'm not. They're awesome.
Dude,
it's
they're so
awesome.
good.
They're awesome. But I'm like, yeah, no, they're exactly like one particular band.
They're exactly the same thing. But to their credit, they can pull it off.
Dude, here's the thing. I would totally go to El Monstero probably more than 100 bands and love that experience because it's amazing what they do.
Yeah.
But just as soon as he said, he was like, man.
That's awesome.
Greg Warren, thank you so much for stopping in again. He's at the Gillioz, April 11th. Get your tickets now and go laugh and let's show up for this hometown guy. Thank you so much again for stopping in the studio this morning, man.
Hey, thanks. Good talking to you guys. You guys are awesome, man.
Awesome.